we'll see Jalen Hurts as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Eagles and the Commanders, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 23.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Washington Commanders and our team. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they enter. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Clock now to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back.
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. They're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
On first down, Burnett. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burnett, and he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try the left side. Burnett, and he's in. Touchdown! A great effort there, with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And when I was reviewing the stats from last week's game, I actually had to put them down and come back to them later because when I read it,
no escape for Locke, and he'll go down. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. To throw it is Locke. There's Chris Olave. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Locke going to throw. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now Locke going to run a little touch pass here to his wideout. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
and this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Here it goes. He can't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at the 23. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's been a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles. They are locked in a big way and confident about this game as well.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Burnett. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Burnett. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They run the counter. It's Burnett. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
On 1st down, Burnett. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Burnett. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Ball at the 6, 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
The running play does not work. And goal. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. Drew Lock taken down in the end zone. 2 points for the defense.
Partner, give that coordinator a raise because he's been pedal to the metal all game, sending rushers from all angles of the quarterback. And there, within range of a safety, he really made the right call, and they got him to the ground and picked up 2 points.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is taken at the 18. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 59 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Burnett had a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down now. It's Burnett. And some room to maneuver.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That good for 19 and a first down. Up the middle they go. Burnett. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Burnett. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to 1st and goal. Now a give right side. Burnett. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Burnett.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got...
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, Burnett. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Throwing is Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The Commanders back out late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Locke. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Play action. Here's Hurts.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown. A big play there. In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Point. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come to halftime after a very...
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. But they're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident. And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On second down now, it's Burnett, and he is met in his tracks behind the... So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Burnett. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Holding offense.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
Still second down.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now a give right side. It's Burnett. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now a give right side. It's Burnett. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Now Locke going to run a little touch pass here to his wideout. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Second down and a run by Robinson. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down about the 39. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional.
No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. The safety ball stopped to perfection that time as they sank him for a loss of 6.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and control of this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease. Partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder sit up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more.
133 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Burnett.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down. It's Burnett. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
On 2nd down, it's Burnett. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll try the left side. Burnett, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
It's complete to Diggs. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They look to throw. It's Locke. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Locke to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Holding. Offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 5.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
That's pulled in at the 32. 3 quarters have come and gone. Welcome back live to Orlando. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd down now, it's Burnett.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line.
43-yard line.
170 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
The offense on 3rd down, a very anemic, 1 for 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll keep it on the ground. Burnett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now again, right side. It's Burnett, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. first down. Burnett, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Over this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Locke is going to flip one out here to his running back. They showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down.
They come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Locke looks to throw it again. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the save. It's the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Now Locke, gotta have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on first down. It's Burnett.
Down at the 35. It'll be second down. Second down and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Burnett, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On third down, it's Burnett. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth.
And the Commanders come through with a fourth down stand. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up first and 10
at their 36-yard line. From the gun, it's Locke. Pressure from his right, and he goes down. Flat on his back. A loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack. Locke throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. On third and long, it's Locke. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one
feels like a lost cause.
Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. They are, by the way, into the 4th quarter now in Las Vegas. And it was the Raiders who were able to come away with a victory there. Nyheim Hines, 2 touchdowns on the ground to help lead the way. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Up the middle they go. Burnett, and a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down, it's Burnett. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll keep it on the ground. Burnett, he's going to be marked down very close to the 1st down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short. Here we go on 4th down, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just handed their totals.
This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
One final try for Locke. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is going. This time is running in this ball game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Choose the team you want to start your Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.